Good evening, you guys. We actually had a really nice day. I'm like fidgety now. Drive by Connor. Anyway, so did 3 tattoos today. Not I. And not one on me. So I did find this cute little shark, and it's eating hearts. I want that one. I don't know where I want that one. So, made dinner. Oh, I made beignets again with cinnamon sugar because I don't have nutmeg, and I did not film it again, and I don't know why, but I just wanted pretzels. I let them cook in the water just a little bit longer, and the outside seemed to be chewier. It sounds like a cat's like clawing or something. And so after everything was done and we all kind of pigged out, I laid down on the couch and Xander was laying with me after an outburst. He ended up calling me a lazy ass while they all did work. And so I walked into my mom's room and I was like, yeah. And she hugged me and I was like, I have to go. I have oil going. And so then I went back to doing the beignet. And then he ate and then he was better, and that is such shit. Anyway, he apologized after that.
Please, when you first get your...
I don't know why that keeps going. Anyway, so we actually, after dinner, Lex, Connor, Xander, and I all couldn't finish our dinner. Mom couldn't for obvious reasons. But, like, I took 2 bites of pork chop and I was done. I was like, nope, not happening. And I did not eat. I ate a bite of my risotto, which I made homemade. And then I made, green beans. And then Anthony made, Red Lobster, the cheddar biscuits. I didn't touch a bite of it. I think I had a green bean. I'm starting to feel kind of hungry, but I don't know if it's like I got too warm and didn't want to eat and I didn't feel good. But I have like been drinking the heck out of iced tea right now, which I need to kind of back off because it's sweet tea. But yeah, that's all I know. Before 10 o'clock in the morning, I had 3,000 steps. I was like, okay. And I think I was awake, but I didn't get out of bed until like 8. Like, physically. I didn't pack anything today. I need to, because I want to keep that momentum going. But it's okay to take a couple of days off. Especially if I'm doing 4 or 5 boxes at a time. But we still don't have a storage unit, don't have a lead on one, and we're gonna have to check soon, just in case, somewhere else. I had someone recommend someone out, and they're just a little further out down the highway, and I'd like them to be close as possible, and then I realized how much it sucks not having a truck, because my car only holds a couple of boxes, and then, Anthony's holds even less. I have a much bigger trunk than him, and then my back seat only holds a couple, and I was like, that would be tedious. But if it came down to it and it was like major haul, we had all the boxes all over the house kind of situation, I would just have to rent a U-Haul. So I don't know why I clicked that button. I do, because I'm going to edit this video. What else? Nothing else. Been in a pretty good mood. Just tired. Like, at 2 o'clock, I could have easily taken a nap, and I would have been okay with it. Yep. Lex is actually, it's 7:24 and she is asleep. I have to force her out of bed. And, oh my god, I was talking to Joni last night. And we're both just bawling. And she goes, "You've never been depressed." And she goes, "It's hard to get out of bed. You don't want to be awake. You don't want to get out of bed." And I was like, yeah, no. I've never been like that. And so I am hard on Lex. And I want her to get out of bed. And one day it broke my heart because she was in tears. And she's like, "You just don't know what it's like. I just need you to understand I'm tired." And so, yeah, she went on a longboard ride. And so I'm going to push her to do that, like, every day. I think it would be good for her. Even if it's just her on it. Which, I mean, she tried to BS me yesterday. And I was like, "Really? Who'd you meet up with?" She's like, "No one." And Mila said, "Tomorrow, not today." I was like, "Don't lie to me. I'm not stupid. I can't force you not to see her because that relationship has been abusive in the past. And people, if they want to change, will change. But, I find sometimes I have trouble. Like, I got a random message on Instagram. And this guy was like, "Oh, you're single," and blah, blah, blah. And, asked me if I was single. I was like, "No. Are you happy?" I wouldn't be married. And my exact comment was, "I wouldn't be married if I was happy. If I wasn't happy." I don't know if I said that right. Anyway, and so he wanted me to help him make a Plenty of Fish account. I was like, that makes no sense. And so, he was like, "I'll help you out if you help me out." And I was like, I'd already knew it was Catfish at that point. His Instagram only had 2 pictures. Then he sent me a third one, but he said, according to him, he was in Atlanta, or from Atlanta, and then later changed it. He just moved from New York. And then a couple days later, because I was bored and I was like, "Oh, I'll play your games, dude." A couple days later, he said he was from Jamaica. And I was like, "Oh, are you ever going to change?" But it was, cute guy from the military in a uniform in one of his pictures, in normal clothes in another, and then topless, laying in bed in another. And he was like, "You're cute." He was like, can you send me a pic?" I was like, "No, you're on my Instagram. You can see one there." And he's like, "Oh, you're cute." And then goes, "Do you have any kids?" And I was like, yeah. Like I'm stupid. But I'll play along. And so, yeah, I just screwed with him hard. And so, I was just like, having fun here. And then so I ran the guy's name, because he did use his last name. And that name came up to a guy. But on Facebook, it's a same last name, different first name. Because this guy said his first name was John. I'm gonna have to ask my friend, because screenshot, she goes, "God, it sounds like the guy." And I think she said John. Do they all just use the first name John? Like, and I was like, okay, we'll pretend like you're who you are. And then, something was said a couple days later. And he's like, I don't remember how it went down, but it was like, "I'll help you out if you help me." And I was like, "Look, we both know you ain't who you are." I said it better than that. "You're not this guy. What is it you want?" And he's like, I'm who I am. feelings might hurt. No, it wasn't that broken. Anyway, and I was like, all right, whatever. And so then I was like, because I asked him questions because he said he was still in. And I was like, all right, I'll play this game. What's your MOS? He wouldn't answer. He was like, why do you need to know my MOS? And I was like, gee, if you're in the military, you should be proud of what you've gone in for. Supposedly he had been in there 18 years. He told me he was 28. Told someone else he was 29. I was like, gee, which one are you? Did you just have a birthday, like, between, Wednesday and Thursday kind of situation? And then, so after I was like, we both know you're not who you say you are. He was very hurt by my comment. I said, fine. If you're who you say you are, what's your MOS? And he goes, my MOS is 12D? Hold on, I have to look. And so, that in turn made me screw with him more. Okay, so what he said, I was like, I don't care who you really are. I hope you one day find your truth and someone you can be with. I'm who I am. That say that it hurt. You really hurt my feelings. I was like, fine. What's your MOS? You don't know how it feels. You can have a nice day. I was like, you keep showing me, but not answering my question, that you're not who you are. MOS code 12D. I was like, so you work on planes. Still messing with him. Why couldn't you just tell me that? You want me to show you trust, but you wouldn't answer my simple question. Working on planes is cool. Never be ashamed of what you do. Alright, thanks. But you really hurt me earlier. Oh yeah, and here's your help. I'm who I am, and that say that it hurt. Sorry, I've been waiting for that battery to die. Anyway, so I repeated the sentence. I said, your English is incorrect. MOS code 12 is a diver. FYI. You need someone who can speak full English to help you. And who knows enough about the military. I grew up in Jamaica. My dad is from Jamaica while my mom is from the US. I got an accent. Nice. I was like, also, that code is for Army Corps of Engineers. MOS 12D is conduct underwater repair and maintenance work, and it may be involved in submarines and rescue operations. Don't forget it. He said, thanks, you're absolutely right. And then was like, so, how about the dating site, hun? I was like, tell me the truth. What are you going for? I can still help, I promise. And I said, if you're gonna pretend like you're this guy, you need quite a few more photos, or it doesn't look real. What are you talking about? You only took 2 of his photos, and it makes it look like a fake account. Whose photo? That's my picture. Okay, then the real guy took your pictures. I'm not here for games, okay? Have a good day. I was just trying to help you. And kid you not, now he has 3 whole photos on there. I was like, whatever, dude. I was like, I'm not your average bear, and I'm not stupid. So, yeah. So, had nothing better to do. And what was weird is, with all of the quarantine and stuff and everything being locked down, I quit getting, the robocalls. I wasn't getting the scam calls, Windows calling me. I haven't got a live person calling me, but like 2 days ago, the robocalls started. Now I'm trying to get catfished online. I was just like, whatever, dude. So, anyway, I have blabbed your ear off, and I will see you guys tomorrow in another boring day. I hope you guys are safe. Love you. Bye.